The triple bottom line is an approach to business decision-making, strategy, and performance management that takes into account economic, environmental, and social issues. We used to just focus on profit, but now we focus on the 3 Ps: people, planet, and profit. I'm Kathleen Holland, and my life changed when I started to work in Africa about 6 years ago. I had been working as a sales and marketing executive, and I wanted to do something that was more fulfilling, and I was very drawn to Africa. So in 2002, I went on a trade mission to Africa, and when I was there, I saw the most extraordinary products, beautiful artisanal, high design, high quality products that I'd never seen before in North America, and I couldn't understand why you couldn't get these products here in Canada and the United States. So I came back to Canada thinking, how could I create a business out of this opportunity and idea? And I honestly couldn't figure out how this was going to manifest itself. So I went back to sales and marketing, corporate jobs, and in 2005, everything changed. The company I was working for went bankrupt, and I had to make a decision. Do I take another corporate sales and marketing role, or do I follow this passion? And yes, I did. I followed my passion and decided to go away and write a business plan to manifest this idea. So as I was writing my business plan, I got a call from the Trade Facilitation Office Canada asking me to work as a consultant on a project with them, which in the end became the global brand that I had so been envisioning. Design Africa is a umbrella brand representing the highest design and quality products from across Africa. The idea and objective was to bring these companies and products together and showcase them at international exhibitions all over the world so that these companies could get trade linkages to international markets that they couldn't normally get access to as an individual company themselves. While the Design Africa program ended, I remained connected with a number of African craft companies, and I was hired on as a consultant with them to help them strengthen and grow their business through strategic planning programs. And in doing that, I really saw that they had stated objectives that were well beyond profit and revenue objectives. And I could see that they had a much more formal process to the 3 Ps, or people, planet, profit, than we did in our strategic planning of companies that I had worked with in Canada. Gone Rural is a perfect example of a company that is basing its strategic planning objectives on the 3 Ps. In fact, one of their critical objectives was to increase the wages of the rural women producers over the last 4 years. And in fact, I'm happy to say they have quadrupled the wages to these women, and they've doubled the revenues for their business. This is a perfect example of a beautifully designed product which is inspired by water crystals and uses recycled plastic bottles made into discs, recycled textiles from local factories in Swaziland, as well as the Lutunzi grass that is indigenous to Swaziland. I think there is an increased consciousness which is emerging in business in the Western world. And now it's becoming even profitable for companies to do that in business. And what's so fascinating is that these African companies were doing it ahead of us.